Good morning. Hey there, and welcome to Crochet Therapy. I'm Barbara, your host for this episode of Morning Coffee and Crochet. And today is the first day of July. It is the first day of the second half of 2024, the first day of the third quarter of 2024. Where did the year go? Where did the year go? Next to me is my good friend Connie from Just Another Stitch, and she is here today to hang out and have a good time. And she is peppy today, and I am not peppy today.
Howdy, everybody. You got Barbara on a cloudy day. Barbara, Barbara.
See? She's like an Energizer bunny, and I don't know, some days I'm like, let's pull those batteries back a little bit, girl.
I got supercharged batteries.
We love our Connie. She doesn't work on batteries, she works on love. Because the biscuit loves his Connie. So
And then my batteries will drain. And then I'll have like no energy.
right. Oh my goodness. So how is everybody this morning? I see we've got lots of comments going on already. Let's see who's here. Of course, we have Connie here this morning. Naomi, good morning. I'm so glad to see you. And we have Brenda. Brenda, good morning. I'm so glad you're here. And who else do we have? Catherine. Good morning, Catherine. Catherine's going to go grab some coffee. Of course, that was at 9:04. That's 4 minutes ago. I bet she has her coffee by now. Yeah, because she's not on
I forgot to get my,
EST, Barbara
I forgot
Standard
to
Time.
get my coffee.
You forgot to get your coffee? Girl, go get your coffee. We cannot do this hour without you having coffee. I'm going to say
Be
good
right
morning to
back.
everybody else. Good morning, Alice. It's good to see you. Alice, we are going to pick your brain about Saturday. I know a little bit of the details because I saw some photos, but we want to know how your Saturday sale went. And we want everybody else to know too, because it sounds like it went so great. Hey, Alice. Alice likes to smack talk. Now, Alice is in Toronto and I'm in Tennessee. So she thinks that I can't I can't reach her from here. Hey, Cindy, good morning to you. I hope you're having a great day. So, Alice knows that even if I could reach her, I would not reach her because I love me some Alice. So, yeah, yeah. And let's see who else is here this morning. Alice, you might have to mute me. What? See, Alice is still smack talking. Alice, I just don't get it. You come on here to watch me and then you smack talk me. It's only because she loves me, I think. Mm, 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 mm. Nikki, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Hey, Nikki. Hey, Nikki. Oh, here comes Connie. I can hear her. Blup, blup, blup. What do you think about Connie's background now? Okay, Connie has her American patriotic background going. I have never been able to figure out the background because if I don't have my green screen up, then it looks like I'm in space. And if I do have my green screen up, I like fade in and out. So I've never figured it out. But today, happy Canada Day to all our Canuck friends. And yay. Oh, she's going to mute your singing. Connie, Alice says she's going to mute the singing if we sing.
Oh, Alice.
I
You
know.
don't think I'm like this most amazing singer?
And modest too, right? You are modest like nobody's business. I know. And Catherine, good morning, Catherine. Catherine says that Alice, you should join in the singing. And I bet she is. She's just so far away, we can't hear her. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Miguel, good morning. Oh, no. Miguel, you're not feeling well. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Rub your body down in Tiger Balm. I know, right? Um, maybe put some in a bath. Ooh, I don't know about that.
Feel better, Miguel.
Yeah, feel better, Miguel. Listen, what about an Epsom salt bath, Miguel? Epsom salt sometimes helps you feel better. I don't know. I know you've got a lot going on, and I sure hope you feel better soon. Um, yes, happy Canada Day. Woo woo. I know. Oh, there you go. Nikki. Nikki's got it going. She says, Alice, join the live. Yeah. Yeah. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yes. Catherine, you're right. We have room. We have room for like 9 people. Who wants to join us? Raise your hand. Raise your hand if you're
Raise
sure.
your hand if you're sure.
Hey, remember that commercial? Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes. I remember that commercial. I do. I do. I do. Mm-mm-mm. So, yeah, I'm going to need to do something with this because it's not tight enough. I think I had another book on there or something earlier or some other time. Let me see. Let me do this.
But
There we
you could
go.
ask Barbara. I come up with some crazy stuff with my little tune.
Oh my. Yes. Yes. Naomi says on the singing or the live, both. Both. Alice can sing with us and she can go live with us. Yes. And yep, Nikki. Hey, Jenny, good morning.
Howdy,
She says,
howdy.
good morning from sunny, hot Florida. Jenny, I know you're further north, so you don't have to worry about that hurricane coming, from what I see anyway. So I'm hoping that Burl, is it, how do you say that? Burl or Barrel? Burl. I think it's Burl. Anyway, um, stay safe. Definitely. Definitely. Kind of looked like it was going like this, even below Texas, but it could turn at any time. So stay safe. I don't miss those days of watching diligently the hurricanes coming through and wondering if it was going to come up the coast, the west coast of Florida. That's where I lived, was on the west coast, the Gulf side of Florida. And our county was actually on the west coast. So that side of the county had to worry about storm surge. I don't miss those days, that's for sure.
That's one thing I don't miss about Homa.
Yeah. You were right near the coast, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Ah, Jenny says we got hit last year by a very bad hurricane. I'm so sorry about that. Yeah.
Florida gets
I remember
hit
I
the
remember
most.
that one going through. Yeah. So sorry about that. Yeah. They're rough. They are so rough. The worst one in for me was the triple threat. It was Charlie, Ivan, and something else. I can't remember, but I remember Charlie. And we didn't have power for 3 weeks at our house. It was just really bad. Yay. So,
I was,
Connie, what's going on?
I'm crazy.
Yes, well, that's a given. That's a
Oh,
given.
I decided that after I finish my raft,
Yeah.
I'm gonna join Barbara's bucket hat obsession.
Yay. My bucket hat. This is a pattern from Knotting Hook Crochet, and I absolutely love her pattern. Oh, that's pretty.
I
Your
still
green
let me
screen is
come.
making a little bit of the green go away. Yeah.
Yeah, hold up.
Okay.
All right, now it'll work.
Very
I
pretty.
I still got a long ways to go.
Is that a 2/8 yarn, my
Yeah,
dear? Yeah.
I'm on the second skein, and I know I'm going to be getting into the to, um not a full fourth I can't talk fourth skein,
Yeah.
but part of a fourth skein.
Right. Right.
I'm like, I want to get on the bucket hat kit,
You need to.
but I need to
And
get this
no
finished.
2/8 yarn. Do you remember that? Now, this is aging me, but I never saw it. It was too little to see it, but I do remember it was like it was about this actress named Joan Crawford, and she had adopted kids, and she was apparently a very mean parent. And it was like that, no wire hangers, and she was like
No
beating them,
wire
no wire
hangers.
hangers. That's the way I feel about 2-weight yarn. No 2-weight yarn. Mommy dearest, that's right. That's right. Alice. And yes, Ginny, that's right. 3 in a row in 2004. That was 20 years ago. Oh my gosh. I didn't realize it was 20 years ago. I was working for the clerk of court. I was working for the courthouse. Um, and that clerk was so nice. She gave us lots of time off. And because of that, and that one was very traumatic for me because we didn't have power. It was once the hurricane goes through, people don't realize unless they've lived through it, but once a hurricane goes through, it's just still. Everything is still. There's no air movement. There's nothing. And
It's hot.
so it's so hot and there's no air movement and it's just unbearable. It's unbearable. And
We
so,
would get hot and go in the core to cool off with the core AC.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And I was trying not to do that at the time because you want to keep the gas in your car, as much gas as you can, I mean, you might do that for a couple minutes, but you wouldn't do that very long. And
Yeah, it's just enough to get a little cool air in.
yes, yeah, yes. Ah, Sahara Desert dust storm. Your part of Texas is in for the Sahara Desert dust storm. Oh my gosh, Miguel, that's crazy. Mm-hmm. That's ah, I know, right, Nikki? You love that movie and you say that a bunch, but no one knows what you mean anymore. I know. They just think that you're really weird. What do you mean, no wire hangers? I mean, I know. I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant, Miguel. I knew what you meant. No wire
That's
hangers.
like when you say 8675309. People, the newer generation
Only the
have no
cool kids
clue.
remember what that is. 8675309. I know, right? Only the cool kids remember what that is. All right, so let's see. What is in your cup? Because I'm nosy that way. You know I'm nosy that way. I
Coffee.
want to know what's in your cup. Okay, Connie has coffee. I have coffee, and it's halfway gone. It's hot coffee with a little bit of half and half. And I just now realized I don't have any lips. I have no lips. Look, it's just face. Let me put some lips on. Connie, you didn't tell me. I don't have any lips. There we go. Now I have a little bit of a lip. Not much. All right. So here in my neck of the woods, the temperature is 72 degrees Fahrenheit with a real feel of 81. And what is the temp where you're at? And let's
80,
see.
82.
82. All right. So Alice has a big coffee. Woo woo. And Naomi is almost ready for her second cup. Yay. Ooh, Ginny has some sweet tea. Yummy, yummy. And Kelly shoes. Is it Kelly or Jelly? Jelly shoes. I think that's what you are remembering, Miguel. Jelly shoes. Yes. Cindy has coffee. Woo woo.
Oh yeah, I see the big heat warning.
Oh, thank you. Okay, it is 72 in Toronto. Yay. So, see, Alice, we're simpatico. We're in the same boat. And what was your temp again?
Mine is 81.
81. That's your real feel? I mean, your real feel or your real temp?
Let's see.
That's your real temp. Wow.
Yeah, that's the real one. Let's
Wow.
see. Excessive heat warning.
Excessive, I would say. Yeah, I would say.
I think
Nikki
it
is
feels like 88.
88. Okay, mine says 81. So, whew,
Oh, actually, no. Real feel 96.
96 already? Wow.
Yep, yep,
Okay.
yep, yep.
Nikki's working on her second cup and her second pot of coffee. And Miguel is working on water with natural lemon. Good. Good. Get rid of that fluid. Let's see. Cindy says it's 80 degrees. Ooh, 1%, 11 miles per hour. It's sunny, high around 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds at north at 10 to 15 miles per hour. See, I'm not a weather girl. I am having a hard time reading that, but I'm getting through it. Oh my goodness. So 10 to 15 miles per hour. That's a nice little breeze going on there. So that's good. Nikki. Nikki is the same as Miguel. She says, we hot because she is in Texas too. Yes. Excessive heat warning. And Naomi, 67 and rainy. It's going to go up to 94. Yeah. Yeah. Well, welcome full on summer, July 1st, first day of July. And yeah, that is fun. So
You
let's,
know, I think we forgot to tell our dad joke.
yeah, we haven't gotten to the jokes yet. No. I like to say good morning to everybody first, but sometimes I throw in the jokes fast. You got a joke for us? Go ahead. Let's ask everybody what's on your hook. And while you're answering that question, Connie has a joke for you.
Okay, y'all ready? These are patriotic jokes I found.
Okay.
What did the ghost say on the 4th of July?
What did the ghost say on the 4th of July? No.
Red, white, and blue.
Red, white, and blue. All right. And I don't have another one. Do you have one?
Yeah, I got two more.
Okay.
What did the tourists say when they left the Statue of Liberty?
What did the tourists say when they left the Statue of Liberty? I don't know what.
Keeping torch.
Keeping torch. Oh my goodness. So I gave my handyman a list of jobs to do. And it was, it was a good list. Had 10 things on it. Turns out he only did 1, 3, and 5. It's because he only does odd jobs. I know, that's a bad joke. Bad joke.
Who has to work on the 4th of July?
Pops? I don't know. Who?
Fireworks.
Fireworks. Oh my goodness. How is my wallet like an onion?
How is it wet like an onion?
My wallet.
It cries because
Yes,
there's no
every
money in
time I
it.
open it, I cry. Um,
That's one thing. I
yeah.
have tried like most of the hats, like for onions, but they still get you.
Yes. All those hacks, they don't work.
They lie.
Yeah.
Liar.
Pants on fire. All right, so what's on your hook? I want to know. Let's go back and see. Alice says, after the live, I'm going to put on an audiobook and make headway on this darn wedding blanket. Listen, Alice, that wedding blanket is gorgeous. She says, what a way to spend Canada Day. Yes, well, if you have a hot dog in your freezer, get a hot dog out and like pretend that you're, you know, grilling your hot dog and eat your hot dog and make your blanket. But you know what? You've got 3 weeks, sister. So this is a good day to work on that blanket.
It's a beautiful day to work on a blanket.
Miguel, you've been taking lessons from Alice now. Miguel says coffee isn't strong enough for these jokes. This is a tough crowd this morning, Connie. Yeah, she's gonna come smack you, Miguel. Oh, oh, Naomi is making another bucket hat this morning. Then she's going to the church and start cleaning. Oh, our basement from the flood. I'm so sorry you had flooding. I
Yeah,
really
that.
am. Yeah.
So, have you joined Barbara's bucket hat obsession?
Naomi has been making bucket hats a lot longer than I have, and Naomi sells them at her kiosk. It's let's see, it's not a commissary, it's the other thing. Um, you know, at the military base where they sell things. It's like a little mall
Oh, that's the Navy Exchange.
at the exchange. Yes, yes, yes. That is a
I'm
pretty stitch for the blanket, isn't it, Catherine?
I'm gonna have a video for my bucket hat.
Oh, good, good. Which one are you going to do? Do you know?
A
Because you
bunch.
showed some really, really pretty ones.
Some of them are gonna be Bago days. I have different ones that I have more, and it kind of depends on. I'll make some, and then I'll be ready to move on to something else at a certain point.
Yeah, yep. Okay, and Catherine wants to know what's on my hook. Catherine, I was so tired this weekend. I didn't do anything except I did make a little ball with some blanket yarn. And I made a little ball with some blanket yarn and I am stuffing it. And I'm just going to make a little keychain out of this. It's, it's really no pattern, but it's a ball. And I'm going to bring it together and hang it on a keychain. And maybe somebody who likes these colors or wants something to squish in their hand will want a little ball for a keychain, and because it's real squishy, you know, and because I remember when I was working and I needed to have my keys handy all the time, I liked having something that I could reach down in my purse and feel it right away and grab my keys out, because otherwise, especially if you're like me and you have a purse that has a ton of stuff in it, a ton. And, you try to remember which side you put this or that or whatever, but eventually it's all going to get jumbled up. So reaching down and being able to feel this and say, up, there's my keys is, a really good deal. So that's the only thing that I actually have on my hook today, except for my latest bucket hat, which I think I've got the thing over there. So my latest bucket hat, oh, here it is, right here.
I had a
And
big old sock monkey on my keychain.
you have a monkey? What?
Sock monkey.
A sock monkey. That is cute. You know what? My mother-in-law always at Christmas, one of her kids would always give her a sock monkey keychain because she loved sock monkeys, and so they would give her the sock monkey keychain. So this is the beginning of my next bucket hat. So see, so that is also on my hook, and I can work that like nobody's business. Let's see.
count down to 100 bucket hats.
Count down to 100. Yes, yes. Okay, and Alice wants to know, speaking of balls, have you made any dryer balls? I've been thinking about making them and selling them, more eco-friendly and cost-saving than dryer sheets. I have not made them. However, I have definitely thought about them. A lot of times when they make them, they will felt them because they are made out of wool, and so then you felt them so they're a solid, and then they pick up the lint better. um, I know they were really popular. I think, what was it, about 10 years ago they started getting really popular, and I know Lori had used some um, dryer balls. They're they're just made out of 100% wool, and they're balls, and you stick them in your dryer instead of dryer sheets. You don't get all the chemicals from those dryer sheets, which can be like endocrine interrupters, and they're just not good for you. We use them, not happy about it, but we use them, but they can interrupt a lot of your natural hormone balance and everything.
Okay, now I have a question. When
Yes.
I think of dryer sheets, I tend to think of how they're scented, but I'm
Yes.
thinking of this as non-scented.
No. No.
It it
It's
just
scented because it's got all those chemicals in it and everything, and they're trying to sell you the nice smell, you know. Yeah.
so it basically just keeps the cling away.
That's the purpose of it. Yes. And that was originally the purpose of the dryer sheets, was to keep the cling away. But then they started coming out with all of these, different scents and everything to get people to use those, because and that's what I don't understand too, because you're supposed to be putting these like those, they have those extra beads that can scent your clothes for like 6 weeks straight. Well, why would you want to do that? If your clothes are clean, then they should just either not have an odor or just have a very low whatever from your um washing soap, but people like that. It's not
And
really healthy for you.
I'm more sensitive to scents than what I used to be.
Yes. And a lot of people are. I know the last office that I worked in, they had a rule that you couldn't wear perfume. Um, or if you did, it had to be so low key that it wasn't, you couldn't smell it unless you stood right next to you. Because there were a lot of people that would get migraines at the drop of a hat, if they were smelling those. And obviously you don't want to, make your coworkers go into a migraine attack or whatever, but
Yeah, I've always kind of had a sensitivity to perfume,
yeah, yeah,
especially like if someone had it on strong,
yeah,
and like it's the floral scent.
yeah, yeah.
And I've never been into the floral scent for perfume. I like fruity scent.
Me too. Fruity or sandalwood or something like that, that woodsy, musky smell. And yes, Alice, the drop of essential oils is actually really, really good too. And that can give you some scents. And those are natural. So they don't have the chemicals that can, mess with your hormones and your endocrine system and all of that. So that is
What
really
about
uh-huh.
okay, like essential oil? It's a form of oil. Wouldn't it stain though?
It doesn't, what you do is it doesn't stain your clothes. The heat from it, I know what you're saying, but you're not putting enough on there
To stain.
to like make it oily. You're just putting it on there to give it a light scent. And you can actually put the essential oil on the fiber fill or whatever you're using inside. And I think that, I don't know if you're even using fiberfill inside or if you're using wool, but you can put it on the inside and eventually it will, fade a little bit. You can add more. Um, Yeah, you just a tiny drop. Yeah. Yeah,
Just one drop.
that's what Alice is saying. Just one tiny drop and it seeps through the yarn.
That's all it
Yes.
took was just one drop.
Lori also said, Catherine, that her dryer balls didn't work either. Um, after the yin bee, you're going to try. Yes. Catherine is not buying extra yarn this year either. So, hey, this is a thing to celebrate. The year 2024, I am not buying any new yarn for the whole year, and I've got through half a year, 6 months, without buying one thing of yarn, not one anything of yarn. Can you believe
And I've tried to badly influence her.
that? And I haven't listened to you, have I? Nope. I
No.
haven't bought any. I am determined this year to not buy yarn. I'm looking around and I see all this yarn that I have. Look over my shoulder here. See all this yarn that I have right here? And then look, I'm going to go up. I've got yarn up there. And then right here, there is some cotton yarn right in there. And then I'm looking in front of me and I have 6, 12, 24 bins that have more yarn in front of me. So I have plenty of yarn. So says Barbara. Wham, 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 wham. I want more. Actually, I don't want more. I just want more cotton. I really want some more cotton. Connie, you don't work with cotton yarn very much, do you?
No, I don't have much in my stash. That's a lot of the reason
Okay.
why.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And Miguel says, FYI, I may or may not have gotten a Facebook Marketplace deal yesterday. And
Hopefully,
Alice says, no, you don't use this. I didn't think you did, but I wasn't sure. She said you use roving or a roll of small ball of yarn inside. So it's all yarn. And so like you take a ball of wool, make a ball, and then I think is do you just make a ball of yarn and then you felt it? There's a needle and then you just kind of like jab, 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 and it felts the ball. Is that how you're doing it? Alice, I don't know. Yeah. Mm. Nikki says my Abby is really into cotton right now, so I've been giving her mine. So, have you bought any yarn this year, Connie?
yeah,
A lot of yarn or just a
not
little
a
bit?
lot.
Yeah. And Connie gets her yarn. Oh, I like your hat, Connie. That's a
Thank
nice
you.
hat. When you turned your head,
That's
I could
one
see
that
it.
that I bought this year.
Nice.
Hold on. What were you saying? Sorry.
Oh, I was just saying when you turned your head, I could see your hat. It looks really nice. I like the pattern on it.
It's a
Nice.
bag of day hat.
A bag a day hat. Nice. Okay. And Alice says you don't have to felt it. The dryer felts it the more you use it. Um, yes. Yes. Well, and the wool is supposed to pick it up a little bit more. I don't know. See, my cousin Lori is the one who did the dryer balls, and she was really into felting at the time. And so she would felt she actually made um people. She would felt people and animals and all kinds of things. It was kind of interesting to see. But basically, if there's a fad right now, my cousin Lori has done it at one time in her life because the girl, um, she knows all the crafts and especially the ones that are um, natural, like the using the felt balls, the wool balls for your laundry. Yeah.
I want to go play with Lori's kittens.
I know, I know. My cousin Lori has Maine Coon Cove Cattery. She has the most beautiful Maine Coon cats, and she raises them right. So when you get one of her kittens, they are friendly, they are tame and loving, and just like they just want to be your person. They have really great personalities, and they are winners in the cat world. Um, she has a lot of, in fact, within this one cat, um, it's it's like a cat beauty contest or something. You know what I mean? Um, Within this one realm, she has the number one cat in the United States. So she has some really pretty cats. Um,
I want a big fluffy boy.
I know.
You got
I
me into boy
know.
kitties now, Barbara.
Well, what did you say? You want some kitties?
You got me into boy kitties now.
Boy kitties. I love boy kitties. Boy kitties are just sweet, especially if they're fixed. They're just like, "Hey mama, I'm gonna lay on you now," and they just want to hang out with you. Let's see. Nikki says, "I don't think I've really bought any yarn this year either." And Miguel likes your yarn that you just showed. He said it looks really nice.
Thank you.
And Alice says you don't have to felt it. The dryer felts it the more you use it. That's really nice. That's nice too. Nice. Um, oh, Miguel, where's that doll you were making? I saw the doll head. Just I put that doll head down. Um, I don't know. I put the doll head down. Miguel, I'm like ADD. Like I'm doing this and this and this, and then I'm like, oh, let me do this. That head took too long to get through. So I put it down. Now, Connie, on the other hand, Connie, you like to work methodically through a project until you're done, don't you? You may have two projects, but usually it's a knit and a crochet. You usually don't have like two crochets, do you?
Unless I'm working on filming a tutorial,
Mhm. Yeah.
then I'll have one project for whenever I'm filming, the other one for whenever I'm sitting back relaxing.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
And
Miguel is rubbing it in. My cotton shelves behind me are getting kind of slim. I know. I know, Miguel. Are you trying to make me have an anxiety attack about my cotton shelves? That is so funny. Oh, you're messing with me. Oh. Ooh, Cindy says I made 14 blankets in the last 8 months. Brought a lot of yarn. Current blanket is a queen size, 10 skeins into it. Oh my gosh. That's awesome, Cindy. Are you making that for a customer or for you? That sounds
that's
amazing.
a lot of blankets. Blankets are my kryptonite. I start a blanket and I typically don't finish it. But I
Okay.
think it's because I get bored.
Mm,
And I think I need like the fancier blanket. And I'll say within the next 5 years, I don't know
yeah.
exactly when, I may actually try to overcome blankets being my kryptonite by
Yeah.
doing some of those gorgeous blankets.
You need to do Mikey's mandala yarn, mandala blanket. The one that he did February of 2020. That one, every row is different. So, and it starts with a square in the center and it works its way out. And so every row going around is a different stitch and you will not get bored with that.
See, those are the types I want to do.
Yeah.
I love the Mandela one.
Yeah.
And Charity with Frog Crochet did just did this gorgeous, and I think it might be one of Mikey's patterns. It has
Yeah.
joy in the title. Um,
Okay.
it's gorgeous. Um,
That is really nice.
when I do my finished project video on the 15th, there'll be
Uh-huh.
pictures of her blanket in it, and it's charity with frog crochet.
Okay.
Um, so y'all get to see that blanket there that she made. Gorgeous.
Okay.
It's watermelon colors.
Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty. Good morning, MDL Crochet. Good to
Hi,
see you.
Michael.
What's the name, Connie?
Michael.
Oh, Michael. Good to see you, Michael. I'm glad that you're here. Yes, Connie is a stick to it till done type. Unless she decides she's done, and when she's done, then she just frogs it, right? If you're
But
done,
the reason I'm like that though is because as a teenager, I would cross stitch, and I would like rarely complete my project.
yep,
And whenever I picked, before I learned how to crochet and knit and all,
yep,
I had gone back to cross stitching. And as an adult, I was like, I'm not starting anything else. I gotta finish it.
okay,
And I went into well, first it was loom knitting, then crochet. But I went into the yarn craft with that same mentality. And
yep,
I mean, it took me a long time before I would have more than one project, but I get like, I feel the anxiety when I have too many things going on at once. I get antsy.
okay. Well, then you don't want to see this table right here. You don't want to see this table. Ah, hmm,
And then I get like, okay, I gotta get this finished. I gotta get it finished.
yeah. And I'm like, oh, it'll get done when it gets done. I don't care. Unless it's for like sometimes if I really get hyped up about something, it's usually I have a deadline or like it's for one of the kids and they're going to come visit and I want to get it done before they get here kind of a thing, or it's for like one of their birthdays and then I kind of get all hyped up about it. Um that's why my let me show you. That's why this right here, I had to finish that before I left Tennessee. So today, guys, is 2 years to the day that my husband had his head-on collision.
Mm.
And I can't believe it's been 2 years. And thank God he was okay. He was able to walk away from that. He still had medical issues from that accident, but you know, he lived through that accident. And so I'm so thankful for that. But when my sweet sister-in-law and I were in Tennessee at the time, and I was working on this guy right here, this little sassafras, my little baby goat.
Cutie
Oh,
pie.
and her little horn is like getting wilty. And so anyway, she was the first time that I had done this stitch with this loopy, making the loopies as I crocheted along. That was different. Um, and anyway, I love this. And I knew that if I went back to Florida without finishing her, I was not going to finish her. Um, because I just knew if I set this aside, I wasn't going to finish her. It was going to be 2 years later, and she was going to be still something that I needed to finish. So I wouldn't leave Tennessee without finishing her. And I'm glad because I'm glad
Yeah.
she's done for one thing. And I just love her pattern. I just love her. She is really great. And she is the smaller of the two. So she really called for chunky yarn, but I didn't have any chunky yarn, and so I used this yarn, and I don't even remember which yarn it was. But anyway, that's the way I am.
The poor Doran, he's been having a rough time lately.
Oh boy. Yeah. Yeah. So let's see. Oh, okay. Miguel says, Barbara, Michael is a Tunisian expert and also here in Texas. Well, Michael, I'm so glad that you're here. I tried Tunisian crochet. It did hurt my hand. Do you have any, if you have any tips on that, um, I would really, I would
I,
really like to know. I know the Tunisian, Alice, is challenging, isn't it? And yet it's such, I mean, it seems like such an easy process. I can get the Tunisian part down. I just can't get the the hand thing going. So,
I did this little small, tiny pumpkin, but it was like a basic stitch in Tunisian. That's
uh-huh,
all I've done. I really want to learn Tunisian. Um, Now one project that's going to be on my to-do list. I don't know when. It may still be a few years off.
yeah,
I found this like lace and cable pattern on YouTube. I
uh-huh,
shared it in my shawls video. The link's in the description box for this one.
yeah,
Um, but I'm just gonna dive in
yeah,
and hopefully I figure it out.
yeah.
But what I loved about like this pattern, they give you like the links for each tutorial for each stitch
Oh, good.
that's needed. So I really think I can figure it out. I hope at least.
I think
If
you can too. I
if
think you can.
not, I'll find a more basic pattern
Mhm.
and then get myself there.
Or head over to Michael's channel. Does
Yeah,
Michael have any tutorials over there? You know who
yeah,
else
he
does
does.
tutorials? Okay. And you know who else does tutorials is Creative Grandma.
That is true.
So check Michael out, check Creative Grandma out, and
Yeah,
I have a Tunisian book.
yeah, Michael was one I had like on my list of like to check out for the Tunisian
Uh-huh.
to try to learn some stuff when that time comes.
Yeah.
And there's another one too. I can't think of her name. That's good for Tunisian. And I know Jane with Scraptastic Yarns has Tunisian
Oh
tutorials.
wow.
Was
Isn't it
it
weird
TL?
that
Is it
Tunisian book?
TLC?
What?
Is it TLC or something? I think it has like T in it. One of the channels that has a lot of Tunisian.
I can't think of I don't know. I can't think of
Yeah, that's it. Tony from is it TI or PL? Yeah, PL. Yeah, that's it. PL Yarn.
TL yarns. Yeah. Tony. Yeah, I've watched her before. Okay, so I was looking for that Tunisian book and I found my rag rug book, which I really like. Use leftover fabric to create fun and easy rugs, and you're crocheting them, and you just do your fabric in strips and make rugs with them. I really like this. Oh wow! Um, but you have to use a really big hook. Um, and you know what you can do if you are like if especially in January, it seems like that's when they have these sales of like sheets and things like that. If like at Walmart, if they have a sale on a flat sheet, just get that, cut that into strips, tie them together, and crochet with a really big hook. Um, have you ever done fabric crochet?
No, but the funny thing is, rugs is something that I may be crocheting fairly soon
Good.
because I do want to do like a bunch of home decor stuff coming
Yes.
up.
Yes. Yeah. I
I
love doing that.
I got too much that I want to make.
Me too. Me too. So, um, I recently made my curtains here in the craft room, and let me move this out of the way.
Ooh.
And okay, so I'm going to spin you this way so that you can see. Oh, no,
I'm dizzy. I'm dizzy.
no. Can you see my curtains through there?
Ooh, pretty.
Yeah, you can't really see a whole lot of them, but and then I did a little valance for the middle, which looks really stupid there. But anyway, I just winged that. I didn't have a pattern for that, so I did that, and I did two rugs for my bathroom, one for in front of the shower, and one for I started making it for in front of the bathtub, but it kind of made its way in front of the sink, which is fine because it actually fits there better. Um, but I just used two strands of cotton yarn and just found a pattern that I wanted to use. Like for the one in front of the shower, I just did a rectangle and I kind of measured how long I wanted it and I just went back and forth with it with like a half double crochet or something. After you wash those with the cotton, after you wash them, they're actually better than when you first make it because it kind of
Ooh.
tightens up a little bit. It still retains its softness with the two strands of cotton, but it's a great way to have a rug for your floor. It's absorbent. I'm not finding that they're slipping at all. Now, the floors that we have are not slippery floors to begin with. So the cotton, when you're standing on it, it doesn't want to slide or anything, which is good. But obviously, if you find that you're sliding, do something um, to make it less slippy. Hey, Nisi, good morning. I missed you. I missed you. I didn't see you come in.
And
And
Jennifer joined us.
and Jennifer, hello, Jennifer. Good to see you. Y'all slipped in while we were chatting about. Oh, you want to do plastic bag rugs like that, Nikki? Yes.
Now,
Now,
Nisi. Oh, sorry.
oh, go ahead.
Nisi. On Saturdays, I am resuming going live again, and I'm going to be doing my lives at 12:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I'm also planning to do lives on Wednesday at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time.
So Connie is going to get a schedule going, and so she's going to be going live on Wednesdays at noon Central Standard Time. So for us on the East Coast, for me,
12:30. Saturdays
oh,
is 12:30.
oh, I thought I said Wednesday. Sorry.
Oh, maybe you did.
Okay, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. And so yeah, Nisi, we don't want to um step all over everybody, but I don't even know. I don't even know if my time has gone from like when I first started this, I was doing it at 7:30, but I was working and I had to be at work at 8. And so I would go live at 7:30, I'd do it quick, and then I'd go to work. Um, but then when I stopped working in the office, I could move it back a little bit. And now that we're here in Tennessee, I've moved it to 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time just because life is different. And so I just need to go a little bit later. Getting up that early just for the purpose of waking everybody else up early didn't work for me. So
And the
um,
bottom line is with live, you can never go live when no one else is going live.
that's true. That's true. And
And none
so
of
I
us
don't,
own our our
no,
live spot.
no,
You
no.
pick a time that works for you or your guest store,
Yeah,
and that's what replay is for. You can
yeah,
either like choose to go to one live or the
true,
other. It's
true.
your choice.
Yeah.
And you
And
can always catch that replay.
yep, that's true. And Nisi says, I'm done by 12 p.m. Central Standard Time on Saturdays. So that's good. Okay, good. She's trying not to step on friends' toes. Connie wants to be real sensitive to those around her. So anyway, she just wanted to let you know. And Miguel says, I did a late pop-up last night. I saw
Mm.
that, Miguel. I saw that, you know, and I I had to go to the restroom and I was like, oh, Miguel was on, but I had just missed you live. So,
I actually caught one of Bago Days late night live.
did
I
you?
woke I woke up and I was like, let me scroll YouTube,
Yeah,
and she was live. I was
that's
like, oh,
funny.
cool.
Yeah.
And it was sweet because like normally like when she tells me hi on a live, she always just does just another stitch.
Oh, she
And
does.
this time she said just another stitch, Connie. I was like, oh yeah, she knows
Oh,
my name.
that's good. That's good. She knows your name. She knows your name. Yes, that's right, Nisi. Nisi says, I say that to people all the time. Every live, I tell people replay is there. You come and go as you please at my house. And I love that. That's just so heartwarming, right? It really is. Yeah, so Miguel, I saw that you were live, but I just missed you because it said that you like it was live, but it was ended. So I didn't catch you. Mm, that's true. It's hard not to step on anyone's toes. Thursdays, 5 p.m. CST as part of Thursday Triple Threat. So it's hard not to step on anybody's toes. Yes, that's right. You are right. And so there's no hard feelings. We just all get in there and we're just all, crochet soup. And, if you can't, if you can't go to one, you just go to the next. That's right. Go to the
Oh,
next.
do you know about Wednesday yet, Barbara?
Okay, so Connie wants me to come Wednesday on her channel. What time are you going Wednesday, 12 noon?
Yeah, Central Time.
Central Time. Okay. So that would be 1 o'clock my time. And I should be okay for that. Because I've got my morning live, so I can go live on yours. It would be 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. No, 1:30. 1. Okay, 1. I'm getting all confused. 1 o'clock my time, 12 o'clock your time. Okay. Yes. So my calendar is
Yeah.
here. I should be able to do that. Oh, you know what, guys? Thursdays, of course, this Thursday is 4th of July for us. So I know that the library is closed, but there's a local library. There's quite a few libraries in my area, but there's a local library that on Thursdays um, they have a crochet and knit club where you just bring your work and you crochet or knit with fellow yarny people. And so I'm going to try it out, but of course this
Ooh.
Thursday I won't be able to because it's 4th of July for us. But the next Thursday I want to give it a try and maybe meet some more people, some more yarny people in the area. So and I will be on bucket hat number 1000. Quite
Yeah,
possibly.
Barbara has me fixing to join in on the up session.
Yes. Bye, Michael. It was so good that you stopped by. I'm glad you stopped by.
Have a
And
fabulous day.
yay, have a great day. Oh, what? You're going to go to the Hobie Bingo today at 11? I want to try. I want to try. I've never been to that bingo. Have you been to a bingo?
No, I always forget about it.
Yeah. Now, is this a bingo where you pay money like when you go to the bingo hall? Do you have to pay to join? I don't even
I,
know anything
I
about
think
it.
it's free.
That would be great. That would be great. Yeah, that does sound fun. That would be very fun. Um, so maybe we're going to have to go check that out. Oh, it's 10 o'clock right now. So, and we are at 59 minutes and 59 seconds. Boop, 1 hour. All right, gang. So it's been so fun hanging out with you. Today has been a crazy manic Monday. I might just have to start calling it Manic Monday because it's like,
Just another manic
that's
Monday.
right. because we've just jumped from one subject to the next. Okay, Alice says you get points for playing and can accumulate points to use for future purchases. It's free. That's awesome. That's awesome. I love that. There are some things on the Hobie website that I would like to purchase for free.
Universe
That's great.
yarn.
Not yarn because I can't do yarn this year, even if it's free. But they have like those little rattle shakers that you can put in baby rattles. They have a couple different other things that that I really. It is Monday, right, Miguel? Don't freak me out like that, Miguel. Yes, Miguel, it's Monday. You had me going, what? Am I wrong?
I'm,
Okay,
I'm,
today at 11 Eastern time. Good to
I'm
know.
trying to decide if I should do knit on my sweater this week, which was my initial intention,
Yeah.
or resume working on my wrap so I can
Ah,
get my wrap completed faster so I can start my bucket hat obsession.
I think that's what you need to do because you already have one sweater, one knit sweater under your belt. So work on your crochet thing so that you can get a bucket hat on your hook. Yes.
And the sweater I won't be wearing until, probably the winter
You got it.
because even in the fall, it normally isn't that cold for a sweater.
Yep, you know it. You know it. Okay, gang. So I'm gonna let Connie say goodbye first, and then I will say goodbye, and I will see you on Wednesday, and then also Wednesday on Connie's channel.
I hope everybody has a fabulous Yorny day. Be the light, and always remember to be the best, sparkly you that you can be, and be cool and be kind and ooh la la. Everybody, come on, ooh la la. Bye.
And my goodbye is stay safe, be kind, and get hooking. And much love to everybody. And I will see you on Wednesday morning. Bye, everybody.
Bye.